Kansas Jayhawks versus Oklahoma State Cowboys. Kansas enters at 19-6 overall and 9-3 in conference play, sitting fourth in the Big 12 and firmly in the upper tier of the race. Oklahoma State stands 16-9, just 4-8 in league action, 10th in the standings and fighting to climb back into relevance. The predictive edge leans heavily toward the visitors, roughly a 78% probability in Kansas's favor. But the Cowboys just unleashed a 27-point explosion from Parsafala and now return home to Gallagher-Iba Arena with urgency. For Kansas, this is about protecting position near the top. For Oklahoma State, it's about statement and survival. Kansas is chasing seeding. Oklahoma State is chasing stability. That contrast defines the night. Kansas scores 77.1 points per game while allowing just 68.0, a disciplined two-way profile. They shoot 47% from the field, 35.4% from three, and 76.3% at the line. They move the ball at 14.7 assists per game, rebound at 38.8, and protect the rim with 6.1 blocks per contest. Oklahoma State plays faster and higher scoring, 84.7 points per game, but they surrender 81.3. They also shoot 47% overall, 34.7% from deep, and 73.3% at the stripe. They average 15.4 assists, 37.7 rebounds, 7.5 steals, and 2.8 blocks, but turnovers sit at 12.4 per game. The Jayhawks' offensive anchor is Flory Badunga at 14.8 points and 9.1 rebounds per game while shooting an elite 67% from the floor. He also adds 2.8 blocks, anchoring both ends. Darren Peterson supplies 19.8 points with 47.9% shooting and 41.3% from three, giving Kansas perimeter firepower. Melvin Council Jr. contributes 14.1 points and 5.1 assists, stabilizing tempo and decision-making. For Oklahoma State, Anthony Roy leads with 17.6 points per game, shooting 44.3% overall and 42.3% from three, while converting 84% at the line. Parsafala provides interior muscle with 14.3 points and 6.2 rebounds on 61% shooting. Jalen Curry adds 10.2 points and 4.3 assists, and Kanye Clary chips in 5.1 assists per game to keep the offense fluid. Kansas's identity is balance and interior efficiency. Oklahoma State's is pace and perimeter confidence. The defining theme: Kansas's defensive structure and rim protection versus Oklahoma State's scoring tempo and spacing. Kansas enters 4-1 in its last five, beating BYU, Texas Tech, Utah, and Arizona, before dropping a tight one at Iowa State, 74-56. In those wins, they controlled tempo and defended, holding opponents under 65 points 3 times. Even in defeat, their identity didn't waver. Oklahoma State is 2-3 in its last 5, alternating results. They fell to TCU in overtime and to Arizona by 3, but beat BYU 99-92 and Utah 81-69. The Cowboys can erupt offensively, but consistency remains elusive, particularly defensively, where they've allowed 85 or more in 3 of the 5. Momentum favors Kansas's steadiness. Oklahoma State carries volatility, capable of a surge, vulnerable to droughts. The marquee duel centers on Anthony Roy and Flory Badunga, perimeter dynamism against interior dominance. Roy's 17.6 points, 42.3% from deep, and 84% free throw accuracy make him the late-game shot maker. He thrives in rhythm and transition. Badunga counters with ruthless efficiency. 67% from the field, 9.1 rebounds, and nearly 3 blocks per game. He doesn't need volume. He needs touches. Around him, Peterson stretches defenses at 41.3% from 3, while Council orchestrates at 5.1 assists per game. If Roy dictates pace, Oklahoma State gains belief. If Badunga controls the paint, Kansas controls the game. This game comes down to efficiency versus defense. Kansas allows just 68 points per game, while Oklahoma State gives up over 81. Kansas's rim protection can limit foul and force tougher shots. Oklahoma State must use its 7.5 steals per game to speed up Kansas and counter the rebounding and shot-blocking edge. Rebounding tilts slightly Kansas at 38.8 per game. Transition opportunities will follow whoever wins that battle. Turnovers, 10.5 per game for Kansas against 12.4 for Oklahoma State, suggest a discipline edge for the visitors. The key is shooting rhythm. If Oklahoma State nears 84 points and beats its 34.7% from three, it can pull Kansas's defense out. If Kansas controls tempo and feeds Badunga inside, Oklahoma State's defensive flaws will hurt. In the end, structure beats volatility. Kansas's defensive consistency, rebounding control, and interior efficiency provide the steadier formula. After analyzing both teams, my first pick for this match is Kansas winner. The Jayhawks' balance and rim protection steady them late, closing the door in the final 4 minutes and reinforcing their place near the top of the conference race. My second pick for this match is total over 154.5.